Taffy, you ever smash the like button?
All the time, pal.
Well, here's my next item. Let's see if you can see this.
Sure. Yes. Yes. There's a lot of
again 2001, another movie we reviewed, total Christ imagery, and then this movie. So Roy's hand is cramping up because his time is coming. He can feel it. The body is collapsing on him.
I think he even says "not yet" or something. Not
yet. And he says it twice.
And he starts biting his hand to he needs the pain. And the thing is, it's like, pain is always seen as something undesirable, but pain is an impetus to
it makes you know you're alive.
For letting you know you're alive, but also for change. And that's the other thing that's going to happen here at the end is instead of being a murderous robot, he's going to be a merciful robot.
Yes, he is.
So there's that change. And I mean, that's that Christ imagery, that nail. And we see that nail actually when he does actually save Deckard, and he grabs him with the hand that has the nail in it.
Right. So he's got stigmata. He's got the whole 9 yards.
He's got stigmata. He's got a dove in his hand. I mean,
that's not even subtle.
That's
so he's got
so
the dove,
obvious.
He's got the dove in his hand as he prepares to jump across the chasm between the two buildings to get to Deckard. Okay. And I couldn't tell if he still had the dove with him after he made the jump, but then we see that he does, because as he takes a sitting position on the roof, he lets it go. And here's an interesting thing that I noticed. You said there was only two times we see the sky, one in Tyrell's office and the other time when Roy looks up in the elevator. There's a third time when the camera looks up as the dove is released. And I would love to know how that happened there, because it's a blue sky, it's not raining. The side of the building is just like a warehouse. It's just like they went into the parking lot and said, we got to shoot this scene. Get me a bird. It's going to take 5 seconds. It doesn't fit with anything. It's completely out of place. And it really stands out.
Yeah.
It just seems like insert photo or clip of dove flying here with no other thought.
Well, it's symbolic, of course. It's the parting of the clouds. You see the heavens. His spirit is released. He goes to heaven, the image of the spirit and the dove. And in fact, at one point he uses the word spirit right before that, when Deckard has lost Deckard's lost his gun. So he picks up a piece of metal and whacks him across the face. He whacks Rutger Hauer's character across the face
a couple times.
And Roy says, "That's the spirit," and it's so like obvious what, it's like, wow. But yeah, it's I agree that that's out of place, but I think it's meant to be, and I think it's meant to be symbolic. It's meant to be that sunburst. It's the only time we really see the sun without the shade, coming down. We see the actual sun.
I see everything
for a moment, but then you're right. Then the next scene, it's still raining. Right?
I see everything that you're saying. It just seems that, again, the part of the building that you can see as the dove flies up, it just looks like it's a generic corrugated metal warehouse, not this Art Deco stone, enormous weighty building that the Bradbury that we've been in, which is another point.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where can I find it here? Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Without a doubt. 100%.
So of the multiple times that I've watched that film, I've never picked up on that.
Really?
Never picked up on it.
So it's pretty obvious. If you look at that, you can see that has been intentionally placed over top of whatever was on that lintel.
I didn't notice.
It doesn't fit with anything else on the building. It just, it's almost meant to stand out, I think.
Did not notice that.
And